God bless you. This is Susan. Well, I had no intention of creating a video right now, but I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible because I feel that it's important that I should share it with you for whatever reason, to encourage you mostly. I thought it was very unbelievable that the Lord would speak this to me. I was just out having my lunch, not even thinking about anything. And the Lord spoke right to me, and He showed me two things. He showed me, number one, in the book of Jonah, we read how now the Lord provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. You know what the Lord said to me? He said, I am going to take out my bride. I'm going to send a ship. I'm going to send my rescue. I'm going to come down and I am going to rescue them and take them out. Now you say, but Jonah was disobedient and that's why the whale swallowed him. I don't understand everything. I just know that the Lord showed me I am saving my bride. I'm taking them out. I'm rescuing them before all of these things are going to happen on the earth. And then once my bride is gone, then I am going to pour out my spirit on all flesh. And then the Lord said to me, it is going to be as it was in Revelation chapter 8, the trumpets, moving on down 8, 11 through 13. The name of the star is wormwood. 1/3 of the waters were turned bitter, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. I'm going to read that, Revelation 8, 11 through 13. 1/3 of the waters turned bitter, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. The 4th angel sounded his trumpet, and 1/3 of the sun was struck, 1/3 of the moon, and 1/3 of the stars, so that 1/3 of them turned dark. 1/3 of the day was without light, and also 1/3 of the night. As I watched, I heard an eagle who was flying in the midair call out in a loud voice, "Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, because of the trumpet blasts are about to be sounded by the other 3 angels." This is only the beginning. After the rapture happens, we are going home at the rapture. And then this wormwood is going to happen, and all of these things, beginning with the 1st angel sounding his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down on the earth. 1/3 of the earth was burned up. The Lord showed me basically nothing really bad has happened yet. Even though we look around and we go, I've never seen things like this happen. No, the Lord told me it hasn't even started yet. We are in the birth pangs right now. But after the rapture happens, then all of the trumpets are going to sound. And these are the 7 angels who had the 7 trumpets prepared to sound. And the other thing that I was asking the Lord about, well, why, if you took Jonah, he was in the whale for 3 days and 3 nights. I want to tell you, every time I have been to Rosh Hashanah festivals, celebrations, the holidays at the Messianic Fellowship, every year, they talk about Jonah. Why do they talk about Jonah? Isn't it interesting? They talk about Jonah at the Feast of the Trumpets. The other thing, the Lord answered me, and I said, what is this deal with 6 days? Because if you, 6 days, 3 days and 3 nights, total 6. That's where I'm getting 6. I said, Lord, what has that got to do? What is that all about? Because that signifies basically about the sign that was given to the Jews. And the Lord showed me, he said, this is a sign. This is the Jonah sign. When I take my body out, they will be in heaven for 3 days, 3 nights, whatever you want to call it, totaling 6. Totaling 6 at the end of the 7 years. It is going to total 6,000 years because we're coming back. And then the 1,000-year peace on earth will begin. The seventh day he rested. I mean, I wouldn't have even thought of all that because I am not a Bible scholar. I just thought it was unbelievable. I wasn't even asking the Lord for anything. And then I found out that a friend just said that they have seen all of the Twilight Zone episodes, they thought, but there was one that they had not seen, and it just happened to come on, and it was all about "We're Going Home" was the title of the episode. So that's, of course, a little add-on here, but I thought that was, all of these things are together. They are all coming together. I would be very surprised if the rapture of the church does not happen before the end of December 31st. I would be very surprised. So that's all. I just thought I would give you that information that the Lord was just showing me. I thought it was a mind blower because, God blows your mind when you're not even looking for it. That's how you know it's God, because he's always with us. He's always speaking to us. Anyway, that's all. Just wanted to give you that heads up. I have to add this. The Lord spoke to me many years ago that Donald Trump was praying in his home with his family. I had this dream vision many years ago. Right in the same dream, the scene changed from Donald Trump praying with his family in the dream in his room, and then all of a sudden the next scene was the rapture happened and we all went up. I had to add that. So the rapture is very, very soon. And the sign of Jonah is for Israel after we are gone. That is who the sign of Jonah is for. That's all. All right. Have a good